Well, I am fresh out of ideas. I have no clue what to do in the studio today.
I have no idea. None whatsoever. I know. Let's call Mina.
That's a great idea.
That's a brilliant idea.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. She's always full of great ideas.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Hope she answers.
I know. Serious.
It's a weekend, so she probably will. Maybe it is.
She might be painting.
She might be painting. She's probably in the garden.
Hello?
Hey! Hey, Mina, it's Lee and it's Jeremy from Masse Studio. How you doing?
Hi, great. How are you guys?
Mina, we're doing great, but we're kind of got a mental block and we have no idea what to do in the studio, so we thought we'd give you a call, see if you've got any advice.
You know what? We could do a collaboration. That would be so awesome.
A collaboration? That would be amazing.
I would love to do a collaboration.
Absolutely.
But if we're going to do a collaboration, then I need you to use this.
Oh my God, that sounds like so fun. Awesome. I would love to use a shovel, but then I'm going to need you guys to use my cup.
Okay. We can do that. We can use the jug. We love the jug.
Love the jug.
But if we're going to use the jug, then you've got to pick the colours.
I can do that. That sounds awesome. I can definitely do that.
All right. Well, we're up for the challenge, Mina. Thank you so much. Happy painting. Make it a good one.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Wow, that's exciting.
That's amazing.
So that means that we got a collaboration with Mina Villegas Art. We're going to use the cup, and she's using the dustpan, which I've never seen her use before.
I know.
I hope I get that thing back, because I really love my dustpan.
I'm sure that she will
So.
hand it back to you.
I hope so. So yeah, guys, that's it. In one of our upcoming episodes, you'll see this wonderful collaboration with Mina. We hope that you will join us to see how it all turns out.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of
Masse
Art Studios. And I just wanted to say thanks everybody for who has been liking and subscribing and commenting and getting all these great emails and texts, and not texts, but emails and messages from everybody.
And the snail mail that you're sending us, and the pigeons.
And the ravens.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. As you can see, I'm really excited and hyped up about.
Why are you excited and hyped up?
I am so excited and hyped up
But
because
why?
It is a collaboration that we're doing with
It's our first collaboration.
that we're doing with Mina Villegas. And if you don't know who that is, please follow the link that we will post and check her out. She's incredible. And I'm super excited for this because I get to use this big giant canvas finally. Yes.
Whopping big canvas.
Yes, big, nice, beautiful 36 by 36 gallery wrapped canvas. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a really nice giant size canvas. So yeah, I think it's going to be exciting and fun.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have to dismantle the studio in order to pour these canvases. So you'll be seeing us from a slightly different angle.
Yes.
We couldn't think of anyone else to have done our first collaboration with other than with Mina. We've got a lot of really fun things coming up in the future, but we just wanted Mina to be the first one to collab with us because she's a pal, she's a lot of fun, and we have got some really fun stuff planned between us.
Yes.
As you've already seen, don't forget to go and see Mina's outcome of this collaboration too.
Yes. Yeah.
What is it you're doing? What pour?
I'm doing a triple decker pour.
No,
No?
you're going to do a rect ring.
I'm doing a rect ring pour.
That's right. And I'm doing an open cup. Sorry, no, I'm not. I'm doing a straight pour with a dirty cup. See, we have no clue what we're doing today.
I know.
It's 'cause it's
We're just so excited.
It's excited and it's late. So you're doing a rec ring.
I'm doing a rec ring.
And I'm going to do a straight pour with the dirty cup.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the plan for these two huge 36 by 36 canvases that we're doing. We've got some beautiful colours that we've picked between ourselves. If you shoot over to Mina's channel, she's going to be using the trusty Donald, the Dustpan, which I've entrusted her with the same colours.
Yes.
So she's got a real challenge on her hands because I don't think any one of you have seen a dustpan pour of hers before. So she's stoked too.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, listen, without further ado, should we get to this? Because
Oh my
I know you're
gosh.
like clutching at that
I
canvas.
know, I'm like, let's go do this!
Right? Well, let's dismantle the studio. Let's get mixing some paints and then let's get pouring.
Let's get pouring.
Let's see how this goes, guys.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and I'm so excited about getting started on this canvas. It's a 36 by 36 gallery wrapped. I got it taped, I got it pinned.
And why are you on the floor?
Because this canvas is so big it doesn't fit on our table.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through the colors with you right here real quick. We have goldens, iridescent pearl, white. We have Deco Arts, 24 karat gold, ooh. And we have goldens, Prussian blue. We have goldens, Payne's gray here, beautiful. And we have deep permanent violet by Goldens, so pretty.
And all of the colours are leaving a mound on a mound. So that's his pouring
Yes.
consistency. And which technique are you doing?
I am doing a wrecked ring pour. And
Awesome.
yep, I got my trusty wrecker here, right here in my hand. And I'm going to go ahead and get started pouring my cup for my paints. And sorry about the audio. I don't have my microphone on for this, but I will do my best to talk loudly for you. All right, let's get pouring here. Deal. All right, I got my layered cup here. And I'm going to go ahead and start with one of my,
Would you like a bottle of flow extender or you know about
yes, thank you. I didn't have it down here and I almost forgot about it. Thank you. All right, I got my flow extender here.
Well done.
Woo. That was very nerve-wracking. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and layer another cup and start again. It's moving, it's on the move. All right, last cup. Oh my goodness. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour my flow extender around, smooth it out with my spatula, and I'm sweating all over the canvas here, and go from there. Let's see here. Flow extender. Now what I'm gonna do before I wreck it is I'm gonna just stretch it out just a little bit to open it up, and then I'm gonna wreck it with the comb. I'm gonna go ahead and torch it, get the bubbles out. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna take my comb and I'm gonna go ahead and wreck it. So let's see here. Okay, now that I've swiped and wrecked my canvas with my trusty comb, I'm gonna go ahead and start stretching it out. I'm gonna go to this bottom corner first. Back to the middle. Kind of rolling over itself a little bit over there. There it goes. Take it a little bit off this side over here. I'm really liking what's going on right here and a little bit right there. So I'm going to stretch it down that way. Now it's time for that corner. I'm really loving what I'm seeing. Okay, I need to go off the edge here a little bit, but I'm gonna push it back down that way and go off that edge. Open that up just a little bit more. Wow. And then, I believe this is going to be my last stretch. I'm going to turn the canvas. Let's see. I don't want to lose everything that's happening. So I'm honestly so in love with it. I just don't want to lose what's going on with it right now. I just want that part. Turn it back around. All right, guys, I think I'm done. I think it's just perfect for what I wanted. It came out like so different than what I had in my mind. And all of this, like, oh my God, look at all of this going up in here in these cells. And all right up in here, and just how it just rivers around, and the cells that are right up in here, and I mean the purples and the golds all through here. I mean, I'm amazed. I'm amazed at how this came out, and I hope you guys love this as much as I do. And I'm gonna go ahead and wipe my hands off. I'm going to torch it, and I'm gonna call it a day with this.
All right, so it's now time for my straight pour dirty cup. This is our Masse Art Studio's second part of the Mina collaboration. You've just seen Jeremy pour what was an absolutely truly fantastic wrecked ring, and I can't wait for you to see the dried results. But I'm going to have a really good go at this and try and create something beautiful. I'm using exactly the same colours as you've already seen Jeremy pick, and Mina's going to be using too, and that's the Prussian Blue by Goldens, the Payne's Grey by Goldens, the Iridescent Pearl by Goldens, we've got the 24 Karat Gold by Deco Art, and then the Permanent Deep Violet by Goldens. So lots of really beautiful paints to choose from, and our mixture is mound on a mound in the pots, which you'll see as I pour them into my jug that Mina has lent us. And that consists of a Liquitex gloss medium, about 3 to 4 ounces, the Goldens paint about 2 ounces, and then up to 8 to 10 ounces of Floetrol, just to get that desired consistency you want. The Iridescent Pearl is a little thinner than the other colours, so you don't need quite as much Floetrol. And then I have a couple of flow extenders that are literally just paint and Floetrol with some water added. So let's give this a go. We've got a 36 by 36 canvas which Jeremy has very kindly taped and pinned for me. I'm going to be really conscious of allowing you guys to see as much of this tilt as I can, but I've asked Jeremy to shout at me from the sidelines every time I take this canvas off camera, so I'm going to try and tilt it around as much as I can. Okay, so let's get to layering this dirty old cup. I've got a 36 by 36 canvas, as I just said, so I'm going to need between 46 and 50 ounces of paint. And I am going to attempt to do 3 rings in a triangle in the middle. So this cup that Mina gave us holds 16 ounces. This is a 16 ounce cup. And so with 16 ounces in the cup, I'm going to try and do at least 3 of these, filled fairly high, and that's going to give me enough paint to go onto my canvas. All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, excuse me while I turn that around a tad. So first off, what I'm going to start with is a fairly generous pouring of the Prussian Blue in the bottom. What this is going to allow is the other colours to mingle with it. Yeah, you can totally move that if you want, Jeremy, that's not a problem. So now with the 24 karat, and pouring this from a height, because what that's going to do is allow the colours to mix. Next in with the Permanent Deep. Some of the Paynes. I'm going to go back in with the gold. Some of the pearl. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of the Prussian. A little bit more of the gold.
Excuse the train.
Right. We always have planes, trains and automobiles in every pour. And then finally a little bit more of the Paynes. Okay. So that is my first dirty cup. Now excuse me, Jeremy, if I can just reach over there and get one of these flow extenders. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pour the one closest to me first. I'm going to pour it right here. So this is my flow extender. It is just paint and Floetrol and then water, probably mixed 50% Floetrol, 25% acrylic, and then 25% water. And my first pour is going to go right there. Oops. Okay, in with the pour.
That's already coming out beautiful.
All right. One down.
Two to go.
Two to go. Okay, Jeremy, let's do this again.
Yep.
So now I'm going to layer up my second cup with exactly the same technique, going in with a healthy layer of the Prussian to start off with. That was the violet, the gold, which we all love. Panes. Iridescent.
Pearl white.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to just scrape out everything that's left in this pot here. Top this one off. And I have another pot of the Prussian blue already prepared. Let's keep that to one side. Okay, now with our flow extender, which is nice and loose, to our second ring, which is going to be just here. Okay, let's do this. Okay, caught the little bugger. Right, in with our third ring. I'm going to keep it exactly the same way in terms of keeping my Prussian blue as my kind of thick coat at the bottom. So what am I liking here? So this ring here has a lot of more gold and blues. This ring here seems to have more purples and golds. So I think this ring will be a little bit more heavier on the iridescent pearl, maybe some of the Payne's grey too. So that is what I'm gonna go with. What do you think, Jeremy? Does that sound like a good plan?
Sounds like a great plan.
I love the noise of that paint popping into the jug. That pop. That.
It does. It sounds so cute.
It does. Plop. Okay, a little bit more of the Prussian. Mix those colours together. Paints. Pearl. Gold. Okay. And then I'm going to just do one last pass.
Sure.
Okay, now my final pour is going to be right here.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what this is going to be like.
And I just can't hide it. Okay.
I know.
I knew that was coming. I was thinking it in my head too. Okay, are you ready for this?
I am ready for this.
Let's go.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what I'm loving? Is that gold vein that's running right in between it. This right here.
I see that
as it
too.
comes like that.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
So pretty.
Okay, so there we have it, people. We've got our 3 rings on the table. The next thing I'm going to do is give it a quick torch, and then I'm going to go around the whole thing with the flow extender. But I'm going to speed this bit up. So, as you've just kind of seen me in a speeded up motion, what I did there was torch the middle, and now I flooded pretty much all the canvas with the Prussian blue. Again, that was just our mix of Floetrol and Prussian blue as a flow extender. Now, after taking a couple of deep breaths, I'm gonna tilt this bad boy out. It's tilting time. I'm going to try and keep you guys in camera at all times as I do this, and Jeremy will shout at me when I do not. So first off, I'm thinking about where my composition is going to go. So I see that because I've got 2 rings here, I'm going to push these down to the bottom first, bring it back to the middle, and then take them off either side. So let's start tilting. See how much
Wow,
paint
they're moving really good.
is on this canvas. I'm kind of walking it down.
Yeah.
Channeling our good friend Mina here as much as I can. She is the queen of the tilt, as you all know. Okay. Now let's bring this bad boy back to the middle. And let's take it to these corners. I'm going to try not to get it over a corner just yet. I'm going to try and not anchor this one at this point. I'm just really just trying to spread the paints as much as I can. Because whilst doing this, what I'm looking for is the compositions that I'm enjoying the most, and thinking about which parts of the painting I'm going to kind of try and get rid of as I stretch this bad boy out. Okay. Looks like it's like 3 oysters on a seafood platter. Okay. So let me think about this now. I've got a lot of Prussian blue space in all 3 of these rings, but I'm starting to see colour peeping through. So the edge of the ring that I like the least is this edge. So what I'm going to do now is bring the weight of the paint back to the middle of the canvas. And now tilt off on this side. Now I'm going to rely on your eyes a little, Jeremy, just to help me.
Sure.
First off, I'm going to go off this corner.
Sorry.
It's all right, baby.
Technical difficulties.
This is Camera Angles brought to you by Clumsy Clot.
You should put that in there.
I'm going to. Oh, rest assured, girl, that will be staying in. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of gold cells. I'm excited about a lot of gold cells coming up. Okay, back to tilt.
Back to tilt.
Okay, let's take this off this corner.
You're good.
Okay, thank you. Right. Okay. Now let's take the weight of the canvas back to the middle. See what that does to the stretch. And I'm going to take it down off that corner there, Jeremy, next to you.
Okay.
We good?
Yeah. You can slow it down a little bit. A little bit more.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I have such a huge negative space there that's down in the bottom corner. So, what I'm going to do, before I move the whole weight of the canvas back again, is let's anchor this off the bottom edge. Not getting rid of too much of the paint because I'm hoping that I can get a lot of this paint down the end of this canvas. Ooh. Okay. Just a studio light that got knocked over by the edge of the canvas. You know what? There's no mistakes in art.
There's no mistakes in art, just devastation.
Exactly, and destruction. Thank you, Jeremy, for fixing that.
I'm really starting to love this. It's moving. It's coming down. And just a little bit more down right there. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, it's so interesting.
It is very interesting.
Okay. So as I'm looking at this, the gold is definitely starting to sell up underneath. I'm going to bring the weight of the canvas and the paint back down to myself. And take off some of that kind of big negative loose space that I've seemed to have opened up in the middle.
I'm loving it. I think it's gorgeous. I'm loving all these cells that are popping up right here in this negative space. It's like really starting to pop. I
Okay.
mean,
I am enjoying it too. However, I have one part of it that I don't love, which is that bit that's kind of top middle towards you, Jeremy.
here.
Yeah,
Really?
right there, yes.
I'm loving it.
So, because I have plenty of paint, I'm going to pour up one little more ring pour, one little more straight pour,
Okay.
and pour it straight onto the canvas. Yeah, actually, that's a perfect idea because I don't want to use a big cup. So I'm going to, if you bear with me guys, what I'm going to do is mix up one more cup.
I love this spot because I love these little wavies that right here. And look at the gold cells that are coming up through here though. Look, babe, you got all these gold cells. I'm not going to. All these gold cells here, here. I think it's that spot that's lacking, personally. Because I think this is going to dry much differently than it is wet right now. I mean, even as we stand here, the gold is coming through.
Is it still coming down?
Oh yeah,
Is it?
very fast. Oh yeah, it's coming off.
Okay, that's okay though.
See, to me, it's just that one little spot over there. See how this is starting to come out? Mm-hmm. That part right there, I think if you just
Pour on top of it.
pour it on top of it a little bit.
Okay. Alright, so after a little extra tilt, I poured myself another cup. I'm going to put it here in this area that I don't love, and then we're going to pour this one off.
I think that's right. Plenty.
I think so too. I think you're right. Okay, let's torch that just quickly. Okay. Yes, first I'm going to bring it down the canvas. Alright, so there you can see an extra little ring pour, a straight pour with the dirty cup. Now let's see what I can do with this bad boy. First just stretching it down just a tad, just to get some extra paint on the canvas. Whilst not losing any of those wonderful cells.
Oh wow, that's really great.
I was like speed racing out there.
I know. Like, what is going on out there?
I'm going to hanker the purple because I really think that there's an opportunity to get more of that purple on here.
I'm so glad you decided to do that.
Where at the edge there?
You're going over right now.
Yeah, perfect, thank you. Okay. Thank you for your assistance, Studio Hubby.
See, I think it looks incredible. Okay. All right.
I know you want me to be happy with it. Would you pass me another one of those cups?
Sure.
That's a little small one, yeah.
You keep going until you like it.
Right? Listen, if I haven't learned anything at all from our dear friend Mina Villegas, it is keep going until you're happy. And I want to be so happy with this piece, and I'm almost there. Okay? Thank you for indulging me in my endeavour. I'm really keen for this to be awesome. It's a very special day for us when we get asked, or when our requests to do a collaboration are accepted, and I really want to do my work and everyone watching and Mina very proud. Try and very not to destroy those cells on the right hand side, but instead anchor my new gold and some of the purple over the bottom.
I'm now saying that it was a good decision to do that.
Thank you, baby. It's okay if you didn't.
Oh yeah. That's great. I would, like, right about now.
We have it. I am totally and utterly happy. Yay!
I think it's gorgeous.
Thank you, baby. I'm next going to go and wipe off my hands so that I don't drip any of this paint that I've got all over these gloves. I'm going to take a popsicle stick all the way around the edges, and I'm going to give it just one more touch, just to see what other cells pop underneath. But I do know that there will be more cells coming. I hope you guys love this as much as I do. I'm really happy that I fussed with it as I did. But yeah, this is my straight pour with a dirty cup. So there you have it, folks. This was an extremely special edition for us. Our very first collaboration with our favourite artist, Mina Villegas.
Who we love.
Who we love and adore as a friend and mentor. And we just did our 36 by 36 massive canvases, which you saw us pour. Yes. I did the straight pour with a dirty cup, and you did the wrecked ring.
Wrecked ring pour.
You wrecked it.
I wrecked it.
You did wreck it. We really, really loved those pours.
Yes, really did.
Right? And what we're going to do very shortly is take you in to see the dried results. The dried results are so crazy beautiful, and they're definitely one of our favorite pours.
Yeah, most definitely. I think it's probably like in the top 2 of my favorite pieces of artwork that I've ever done.
It's my favorite of yours altogether.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Thanks, babe.
And I will be fighting the person that wants to purchase it from us because I'm going to cling on to that one for as long as I can.
But if you want to buy it,
it will be available.
I'll make him let it go.
Right. You can pay me another one. So why don't we do this? First of all, what I really want to see is how Mina did. Aren't you intrigued to see what she's been up to?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, let's go and take a sneak peek in Mina's garden and see what she's been doing.
Yes.
Well, can you believe it?
That was pretty amazing.
I mean, I knew it was going to be fantastic, but I really can't wait to see her dried, finished piece too.
I know.
In order to see it, what you've got to do is skip over to Mina's channel.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to see her tilt and pour her piece using Donald the Dustpan.
Right.
And then she'll also show you the dried piece too. So please, please, please go and check out Mina's channel.
Absolutely.
But before you do, don't go anywhere. Let us take you in to see our dried pieces.
Yes.
Let's do it. Wowzers, ladies and gentlemen, this is quite possibly my favorite piece that my beautiful husband has created. I absolutely love this. Jeremy, talk us through this wrecked ring pour.
Absolutely. Now, whenever I did this wrecked ring pour, I actually used the exact same colors in all 3 cups.
Right, but you've got like 3 different pieces in here.
I know, and that's because of the way that I layered the paint actually. All through here, I mean, you can just see these rivers of gold that come through here, along with all the purples, and then this one has the deep blue, Prussian blue, the deep Prussian blue, and the golds and the whites, and then I just love what happened all right here with the purple and the dark gray. What is that? Payne's gray that we did. Thank you. My mind's a blank today.
I love like how you managed to get all these beautiful layers just within the gold.
Well, that's because I wrecked it.
Yeah, totally.
With that comb. So whenever I ran that comb through, and you can see where the teeth of the comb has come through right here, it really just created this incredible balance of colors in it, and I'm just loving it. Like, it just reminds me of I'm going to call this Rivers of Time because it looks like space travel. It looks like time travel.
I like that a lot.
So I'm going to name it Rivers of Time.
Wow, this is beautiful. Gosh, I know that Mina will create a beautiful piece of art. I hope I do something equally as good. This is really awesome, Jeremy. I love it. Well done.
Thank you. This is your piece that you finished. It's all dry. Tell us what you think of it.
It is. This is my entry into the collaboration with Mina Villegas. I love this piece. This was my straight pour with a dirty cup using exactly the same colors as Jeremy and as Mina. And then I did the 2 extra pours here and here just because 3 just wasn't enough. What I learned from this pour was that I put too much of the Prussian blue in the cup before I started to load the colors. I needed some, but I just didn't need as much as I put. And that was the reason why I had to do these 2 extra pours. But what I do have in here, which I love, is the great rivers of gold. I love all the buttery cells that you can see. I love the fact that I've got all the colors in here. We've got the golds, we've got the blues, we've got the purples. I am super excited about this piece. I love that it's as big as it is. Jeremy, yours and my piece together kind of almost look like a two-piece, which is really exciting. Yeah, I desperately do love this 36 by 36, and I'm so pleased it came out. I was so anxious to do you and Mina proud, so I'm glad it came out as it did.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Thank you,
it's
baby.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So we will not be asking you who did it better, because that would be unfair to Mina, because it was clearly us. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Just kidding.
No, Mina will produce a beautiful, piece of
artwork.
And we're so excited to see it finished. So that's it, folks. You've seen our finished pieces. Please head over to Mina's to see her drag piece too. Thank you so much for joining us on this extra special collaboration, our very first.
Yes.
And we look forward to welcoming you back for a normal episode of Who Did It Better next time round. Please join us then. Thank you so much, everyone.
Come on back.
See you soon.
Bye, guys.